says, when to pick a niche. Should I pick right now in week 1 and try to get some interviews, or should I think over the next week and then commit knowing I'll get the niche interviews? Best thing is you want to pick a niche in the beginning. You know, the thing about it is that, you know, I think in week 1, you definitely want to try to pick a niche when you go through the accountant's mirror and figure out what we're going to stick with. And you want to reach out to those people for niche interviews. But I also talk about in week 1 how if there's anybody else that you know that's a business owner that could be a client, right? Anyone else that you know that's a business owner that could be a client, boom, we want to reach out to them as well. We want to reach out to them and see if we can talk to them and see if we can do a strategy session with them. Because to get to your first 100,000 a year in sales, you know, I want to make sure that we do it as quickly as possible. So if we know other people that are business owners, right, friends, family, network, and acquaintances, bam, let's reach out to them right in the beginning, even if they're not in the niche. So I want to put together, pick my niche, start reaching out to people in my niche for niche interviews, and reach out to anybody I know, friends, family, network, and acquaintances. And I'm actually even saying now, anyone you've ever met that owns a business, right? So anyone you've ever met that owns a business, boom, let's hit them right in the beginning just to get to our first 100,000 in sales. And but the whole time we're doing our niche. You know, it's like when you're doing any active marketing or active outreach, it's best to pick a niche and start working with it. You know, I spoke with somebody today that you know, had a business and a business partner, and her and her business partner split. But she had done 400 strategy sessions with construction companies. I was like, wow, you know, that is a lot of strategy sessions, and that is a tremendous amount of knowledge that comes from that. But the quicker you can pick a niche and then all your strategy sessions are sort of compounding on that one knowledge base, that's the best thing you can do. So I would definitely pick it right in the beginning. Jordan says, great answer, Andrew. How do I find people to get niche interviews? So what I would say is you want to use and I'm wondering if we have this in here, because I talked to somebody about this the other day. Putting this in here to get, niche interview email messaging training. Okay, so right below this accountant's mirror training, niche interview email messaging training. So if you want to get a niche interview, bam, hit that training right there, and we'll walk you through exactly how to craft emails to get niche interviews. Okay, so, and it's pretty easy to get niche interviews because you're not even trying to sell anything. You're literally just trying to get an appointment with someone to like learn about their business. And so it's pretty easy to get niche interviews. And I mean, it's pretty easy to get strategy sessions too if you want. I spoke with somebody today, guys. I spoke with somebody today that hadn't had a consultation with a potential client from January to July 12th, right? That's today, July 12th. Had not had a consultation with a potential client. And he was a business owner. He had his own firm, like he had some clients, like he even had a CPA, right? So not that that means anything, but you know, if you don't have an appointment with a potential client from January to July 7th, that is a choice. That is a choice, right? That is not, oh, I don't know what to do. You know, I mean, there's a guy that's right next to me in my building here. He's a radiologist. I'll just walk over there with a pack of donuts and start talking about things and start getting in touch with the freaking radiologist. I mean, like, if you want to get an appointment with someone, right, you absolutely can. Friends, family, network, and acquaintance, all that stuff. You can just directly shoot an email to your neighbors. Anyone in your city that's in a niche, send them an email. Like, you could go to a networking event. Like, I mean, literally, so, you know, if you've had a streak of months or, you know, and some people are just, they're avoiding it really is what it is. They actually are just completely avoiding it because they're afraid or because they're making excuses or whatever the case may be. But if I ever talk to somebody like that, I mean, I never let them act like that has something to do with life being hard or their business being hard. All that has to do is that person is just avoiding that core problem in their business and not even trying. Because how in the world could you have no strategy sessions for 7 months? I mean, that's just someone that's not even really trying. So, and I would say that, you know, I would even hold the reins tighter on myself. I mean, I've gotten to the point now in my life where if I go a day without getting a client personally, not like my salespeople, not my team or anything, but if I don't get a client in a day, that's unacceptable, right? So every single day of the week, I get a paying client. Even sometimes on Saturdays, you know, if I'm working a Saturday, I'll make that a rule for myself too. And even if I don't have anybody on the calendar, even if I don't have anybody on my calendar, because a lot of days I don't have anybody on my calendar because I try to help my people at my company as much as I can, I'll just call someone that I think is a good fit to work with me, or I'll call someone that I talked to 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I do not want to have a close a business without a client. And I don't think I think I had, in the last couple of months, I think I might have had one weekday without getting a client myself personally. But the point is, like, some people, they don't get a strategy session for 6 months and like they think that that's normal. Like if I didn't get a client for a day, I'd be like, what the heck is going on? And so I think anybody on here should be thinking like this. Look, you cannot go a day without getting an appointment. Can't go a day. Cannot go one day without getting an appointment, okay? And you can't go a week without getting a client. That frame of mind is gonna help a lot. And every day you're coming back to, gotta get an appointment today, gotta get an appointment today. It's 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I don't have a freaking appointment. Who can I reach out to right now? Who can I follow up with from the past to get an appointment for tomorrow, the next day, or today even? And so you gotta start thinking about, how can I get an appointment today? How can I get an appointment every day? And then how can I get a client a week? And honestly, like I don't even care when I said earlier that I get a client a day, I don't even care what it is. It could be for anything, something big, something small. The point is that over a month, which is about 20 to 25 business days if you include Saturdays, you know, that's a lot of individual clients, right? And then if you include that over a year, that's also a lot of individual clients. It's the same thing with a week, right? If you think about a week, 1 week, if you get a client every week for a year, that's 52 clients. That's a lot of clients. So, but it starts with focusing on every individual day. All a year is just an accumulation of individual days. And so if you can start thinking about days and just focus on your day, the year will take care of itself. So I pretty much always try to focus on the specific day and getting some key target or some key result on that specific day.